another left tackle to replace Trent. I absolutely agree. They got to get a tackle either right or left, or a guy that could,
They
convert or
that's
something, because he ain't gonna be playing forever. He might be retiring next year.
that's why I'm totally down with drafting 3 tackles this year. I
Whew.
don't we've got 11 picks. Well, think about this.
Get 2, 3.
Out
Yeah,
of out of 3, let's say we need to think about 2 tackles within the next year/2 years, right?
yeah,
So let's
mm,
go after 3. One of them probably won't be good. So there's 2 options right there.
yeah.
You can see what you have over the course of the year, and then go back to the draft and maybe draft 1, maybe 2 more, depending on what you need to solidify that position. You'll be good. Get rid of John Moore. Get rid of Moore.
Jalen Moore. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
getting.
Bye
If he
bye.
makes the 53-man roster, I will be scared for the offensive line.
I just, it seems like look at all the free agent offensive linemen they're picking up. Those are all power type of offensive linemen.
Big guys, big
They're
guys.
thick. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're rocks.
yeah.
Our offensive line's going to kind of look not necessarily like Dallas's offensive line, but we're going to have some chunky boys.
We're gonna
And
have
we're
some
going to
big boys. Yeah, we're gonna have some big boys, man. I'm telling you, because usually they're like those agile type guys. They're not really big, but now we got some players that actually looks like offensive linemen. I'm like, oh, okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. Because if
yeah,
you watch Philly last year, their O line was just big hog mollies, like big ass dudes. And it's hard to move those guys. They're just boulders. And that's what the 49ers, I feel like, are adding to this team.
that's why I didn't understand why they now I really don't understand the re-signing of Colton Kivitz.
I think they like the fact that he's cheap, and I feel like they do still need some guys that can maybe be, that could kind of move and be athletic. Because Kyle still, he is going to have that zone scheme. It may not. I know he's kind of transitioning a little bit, but Colton McKivitz does have that athleticism that he likes out of a lineman. But again, you're right, fitting the mold of bigger guys. He's not necessarily the bigger guy, but
That's what
maybe
I'm
he
saying.
likes what he's seen
He's
footwork
now a
wise.
guard. He's
Yeah,
essentially in the system. He's now a guard.
yeah.
Overnight, the scheme changed. He went from tackle to guard.
They probably like his footwork. I really do think
Because
so.
if you
But we'll see.
look at Aaron Banks. Aaron
He
Banks was like the start of the overturning of the guard.
he was a mauler, but he got himself into a really cut. Like his physique's changed. Like when he first came in, he had a lot of that baby fat. He was like that.
Yep.
He was bigger. He was thicker, but he's still a boulder. Like you could just see he's
Yep.
still like a mauler out there, but he's a little leaner. But yeah, Colton definitely looks a little bit more like a McGlinchey guy. He's on the smaller side, but maybe that's what they like there on that right side. I don't know what they run. But yeah, I mean, you got to look at the other guys, Feliciano and Matt Pryor. They brought in. I mean, those guys are boulders, man. I like it. I like that they had bigger guys like that. I think it's going to help this line. And Spencer Burford's a pretty big guy too. So
I don't see if they're going to the power run game. I don't see how Colton McKivitz can start over Pryor.
I don't know. It's going to be a good battle, but that's a good thing. That's a good problem to have. That means camp competition at
No,
tackle
I got you.
is going to be great. I love it. I love it.